What is going on, everybody? That's right, you know exactly where we are. You've seen it before, but you've never seen it here. We're playing Minecraft in a survival world. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. Realistically, wow, that's already going to be way too loud. Let's go ahead and fix that right away. Down, 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 down. Shouldn't be any of those. Okay, that ought to do, for now anyway. Nope, don't need that. Okay, so, as I was saying, you've never seen me here before on a survival world. Not a single player anyway. I mean, like I said, I've been on some mini-game servers and, things like that, but never anything like this. This is just direct you and me, 100%. Let's bring that with us because it's beautiful. Now, as you can see, I did decide to begin with the bonus chest. And the reason for that, well, not too great, but it's a start. The reason for that is really it takes a while to get started in Minecraft. And so I really enjoy being able to get going right off the bat, have a few tools, nothing OP, nothing overpowered, but just enough so that, the first thing I have to do is not go and directly punch trees. And so, here we are. I figure I want to see how things go here. It looks like they're going to go pretty well. I mean, I haven't, like I said, I haven't done this before in this format, but I don't think it should be too difficult. I've played Minecraft for quite some time. Um, that being said, I would not be entirely surprised if I were to die in the next 5 minutes, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So first things first, I guess, it's kind of, I recognize that every Minecraft Let's Play has to start out the same way. You start the new world, you have to punch trees, and you've got to collect the initial food so you don't starve and whatnot. And that can be really boring, so I figure what we'll do during that time period, as I eat an apple, is I'll go ahead and let that be the opportunity where I kind of introduce myself to you guys, because I've done it before, where we just kind of have a chat about who I am, but it's been a long time, and a lot has happened since I've really had the opportunity to do this. And to start things off, uh, I am MasterPoke Manzer. Now, that being said, obviously this has absolutely nothing to do with Pokemon, which is where that name originated. But I would prefer it very much so, and I'm sure anyone who would have to take a look at my name and type it out, which has never been an easy feat, would prefer if we just get on casual terms. And I find that most places I go, people feel pretty comfortable calling me MasterPoke. And so anything, really anything, you call me whatever you want, but that's kind of what I find has been most convenient for people. Nice and easy to remember, etc., etc. Ooh, dropping some frames. What's going on? There we go. Okay, better. But yeah, so the name originated with the purchasing of my Minecraft account a long time ago. I think I created this channel November of 2012, maybe 2011, I don't remember exactly. But I have had this account since back when Minecraft cost, I think it was only, I want to say it was like $13 or $14 when I bought it. And now that price has doubled. But that's just a little backstory. Basically, goodness, what is going on? I'll have to figure out why my computer is freaking out soon. But anyway, what I was saying is that's a little backstory. It's not really important, but a question that I commonly get is, dude, why would you pick that name? So, and by this point I've had it for long enough that it just fits. For me, it works, and I'm happy with it. So, why would you change something that you're already, comfortable with? That's my kind of thought of it, but, whatever. Not too big of a deal. Actually, you know what? I don't even want that thing ever again. I hate using wooden pickaxes. They are too slow. And we got a good world spawn here, it looks like, because here I am, and I've already found some iron, and I haven't even really had to dig down anywhere. It's just here. So that's kind of nice, and we'll continue on. Um, just a little description for this. I'm thinking, oh look, more. Great. Um, I'm thinking that uh, I'll keep doing this, and probably what'll end up happening is episodes will be based on progress, but I'd like to keep them shorter than 20 minutes, because that seems to be fairly common for how long these usually tend to last. And really, I know when I'm watching things, unless it's from for a specific reason or from someone very specific that I want to watch an hour-long episode from, it's sometimes a little bit inconvenient. And so, hopefully we will be able to keep things nice and convenient just by keeping these short enough that nobody really gets bored too quickly, myself included, even though it's been a long time since I've gotten bored playing Minecraft. Honestly, it's a game that I really fell in love with from the minute that I bought it, and I'll be honest, I was one of those people before I had it who thought, wow, that sounds terrible. Why would you play a game like that? You do nothing. You just live like. And that's also a reason that I've not really ever been too big of a fan of like the Sims games, even though I play them. They can be fun, but as a long-term game, they're really not. You know what? This little alcove right here, I kind of like it. I think it would be good as like an initial location. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. So yeah, like I said, it's not really something that I ever thought I would be interested in until I was. So for all of you who end up seeing this, that you kind of have that same thought, you think, wow, what a terrible game. Why would I ever want to play that? It can change your mind. Give it a chance. That being said, not everyone's going to love it. And not everyone who sees these is going to love it because, again, you don't want to watch someone play a game that you don't like, so you're not going to. And that's perfectly fine. If you don't like this, then just leave dislikes on the video, and that way I'll know what I should make more of and what I should make less of. For example, different types of Let's Plays or other things like that. I intend to keep this going alongside the other series that I've just started. If you have seen that little intro video, the plan there, I'll go ahead and describe it just because we're just having a chillaxed time here. We're not trying to take anything crazy. Basically what that series is going to be is the Pixelmon mod is a mod that obviously, since I like Pokemon, I've been a fan of for a while. And there is a server that does a competitive tournament every month. It just opened last month, and I didn't really think that I would be able to do very well in it, just because, not because I'm bad at the game, but because I wasn't really sure what format the tournament would be in. But really, Ended up better than I thought it would. And for anyone who's familiar with that server, if you go onto it, what you'll find is that you'd see my name on uh, the winners list of the tournaments, because I did end up winning the tournament in which I participated. And so that's pretty cool, I thought. But anyway, the point is, it was a really fun time. I really enjoyed that, the time that I spent on that. And so I figured, hey, you know what? If I enjoyed it, maybe you guys would too. And so, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna bring you guys in for the less boring parts of it, because trust me, there's a lot of grinding and things that you just don't want to have to be around for. But there were fun times too, like battles against popular trainers on the server and whatnot. So anyway, like I said, we'll bring that around. We'll see how that goes and see, just what we can get accomplished over there. And if we can win again, that'd be really cool, I think. I don't, I don't know how many of the people who won their tournaments. I think there were a total of 10, maybe 12. I don't know how many of them plan to return, but it would be pretty cool to be the only guy, or girl for that matter, who has won back-to-back for the length of time that the server is open. So, okay, so it's spawn time, which means we aren't going to go out and get the wood that I was just planning to go and get. But we are safe. So, and I know this is a ghetto house. Absolutely, this is not permanent. I swear. This is temporary, just so we can gather up enough supplies to make sure that we can survive outside in our own structure. But this little alcove just looked too good to pass up, considering it was about to get dark anyway. So here we are. We've got ourselves blocked in, so we're nice and safe. And I guess the first step would be down now. Um, I'm sure the majority of you watching this already know how to play this game. It's been out for a while, and even people who haven't played it have more often than not seen someone else play it. And if you have, that's fine. Uh, I will say right off the bat, everyone plays things differently. And so there are things that I will do that would make some people go absolutely insane. For example, you may have noticed earlier, when I was trying to reach the cow that was on the mountainside, I used my sword to break some of the dirt getting around. And I know that that is a big issue for some people. But for me, it's just wooden tools. I'm not planning on using this to the point that it ends up breaking. Um, at this point, I wish I had a little bit more wood, but I will be fine without it because we are just digging at the moment. But like I said, it's all about differences, and hopefully everyone who comes here can appreciate the fact that no two people are exactly alike, and things will be done differently by everyone. Unless you're one of those weird pairs of twins who literally do everything exactly the same, but I'm not, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, let's go ahead. We have 9 pieces of iron, and I did find a bunch of coal. So let's go ahead and get that smelted. And what we can do is go ahead and upgrade the tools that we're using at the moment, because we did get some more stone. And, ooh, I hear a spider. He's crawling. So now, and another convenient thing you can do, for anyone who doesn't know, I don't really want these wooden axes, and so rather than use this coal, we can use axes as other wooden tools as temporary, well, not temporary, but as fuel for as long as they last, which again is not nearly as long as coal, but it's long enough to still be worthwhile. Now, who is out here? Oh, you. Hello. Goodbye. I will take your eye, though. That's cool. Alright, so now we got that iron cook in. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and put that instead, just for when it runs out. And we'll hang on to those since we don't have another one. And just because we can, we got 9 pieces. We only need 3 for a pickaxe, so we may as well go ahead and protect ourselves just a bit. I know it's not a lot, but hey, it's a start. And I mean, look at me. Doesn't it just look good? Like, sits right on top of my head. Everything's okay with that. I think so. So anyway, we got the iron done. Well, I guess now we can go... You know what? I'm feeling confident with our new helmet. I'm going to go and get that tree. Oh, let's hang on to this too. Never know when those dies will come in handy. So, anyway, here we are. Let's get some of this tree. Oh, I put both axes away, didn't I? Well, we don't need a lot. And I promise, even though it will be for now, I'm not going to leave this floating. Because that would bother me just as long as it would bother you. And so, it's a big tree. But let's just get... Okay, you know what, that'll actually do just fine. We don't need a lot, we just need sticks to work with. Which now we have. So, step 1 is craft these up. Step 2 is protect ourselves. And you'll notice I placed this a weird way, but if you stand this way, the door technically is placed open that way. And so now when it was closed that way, and so now when I open the door, it closes off this area, but zombies and other things cannot break an open door. So it's really nice for staying protected. Anyway, let's go ahead and just make the rest of these into sticks, because why not? And that way I can make this pickaxe. And now that we have our iron pickaxe, I can turn, let's do 8 pieces of coal into torches. Get half a stack, beautiful. Keep that in there, put this over here, put those back. Actually, let's hang on to 4 of them, just in case we need more pickaxes. And let's bring our crafting table with us as we adventure. Oh, I forgot they're not roses anymore, they're poppies. Let's bring our crafting table with us as we adventure downward a little bit so that we can craft tools as we need. And I know it's not been the most entertaining first episode. I haven't recorded anything that I would consider substantial or really anything with audio since my microphone broke, and that was a long time ago. So you'll have to forgive me for my lack of skill, I guess you could call it. I just need to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully that won't take too long. It shouldn't. I'm not anticipating it to. I will say I have absolutely missed doing this, and so I'm glad that I have the opportunity to again now. So, that being said, it's approaching the 20-minute mark, I believe. And I guess we can go ahead and end off the first episode here with a fair amount of progress. We got coal. We've started an armor set. We have torches. We're heading into a cave system, hopefully, or we'll just end up starting a strip mine down here, and I may do some mining off camera. Who knows? And we survived. I mean, I'm sure it's just about daytime up there, so we can safely say that we survived the first night, and I'm happy with that. Oh, jeez, that never works. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, I plan to keep more coming after this. now that I finally have my recording set up back and functioning. Keep your eyes peeled for the Pixelmon Island series. That should be a really fun one. As soon as that server is back up, because as many people already know, the Pixelmon mod has released an update that's actually pretty substantial, and so it's taking the server owners time to update, which is completely understandable, but yeah, like I said, I'll get that going as soon as that's up, and this will be coming, I don't know how frequently, but I would say regularly. Now I know different people have different interpretations of what would be regularly, but regularly to me just means by the time that you're really wanting another episode, there will probably be one. So anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment letting me know ways that I can improve, things that you like, dislike, anything like that. And speaking of likes or dislikes, feel free to leave either one of those, whichever you feel suits your opinion the best of how this episode was for you. And yeah, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. So see you then.